Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's how the saying goes, I think. It's a popular belief that people who wake up earlier are far more productive and thus more successful. According to an article in the New York Times, most CEOs and successful people start their day by 5 a.m. They seize the day early. It's a routine that they keep up on a day-to-day basis that contributes to their success. For whatever reason that you want to be a morning person, this guide will be helpful for you. Hey friend, welcome back to Top Wisdom. Have you seen our other videos yet? If not, feel free to subscribe to our channel to have access to everything. Done? Awesome. As you may have figured out, this time we'll be diving into the topic on how you can try to be a morning person. Personally, I don't attribute success to how early you wake up in the morning. Some people just work better later in the day or night. People have varied times when they're more productive. That's why there are night owls and early birds. It's not simply because of habit, it's in our genetics. The predisposition to wake up early or late is called chronotype. Some people find it easier to be up at dawn, and some work better at night. It's embedded in our DNA. That's why it's difficult to change sleeping routines all of a sudden. It takes practice and discipline. That we can help you with. So here are some ways to start becoming an early bird. 1. Make a morning schedule. You would think that sleeping earlier on the get-go would help you wake up earlier, right? I'm sure you've tried it. Did it work? When you plan to sleep earlier to wake up earlier, you end up stressing more at how early you have to sleep, and you wind up not sleeping at all. Fail. Turns out the best thing to do to adjust your sleep schedule is to customize your morning schedule. Sleep at the time you normally sleep, but you have to wake up in the morning no matter how little you slept. Make a morning schedule for yourself and stick to it. Little to no sleep will help you sleep earlier that night, and then you have to follow through with that morning schedule. It's hard, I know, but gradual changes like these will help you become a morning person. 2. Don't snooze. Alarms. They're supposed to wake you up. They do, definitely, but there's something wrong with your day if you don't hit that snooze button at least twice. It's satisfying. If you want to wake up earlier, do not at all hit that snooze button. That's the first mistake you'll make that day. There are apps on the market now that give you quizzes or answer math equations before you can hit snooze. You can also put your alarm clock on your dresser or somewhere that you have to get up in order to stop the alarm. If you press snooze, you'll end up sleeping through the morning, and that's not what you want. 3. Bright light. Light plays a big role in our body clock. Bright morning sunlight tells your body that it's time to get up. The opposite signals the time for rest. Make sure that at least an hour before bedtime, you surround yourself with warm, soothing yellow light that mimics sunset. This will tell your body that it's time to rest. In the morning, you also have to allow morning sunlight to come in. This type of natural light will tell your body that it's time to stop producing melatonin, the sleep hormone. Blue light from gadgets such as phones, tablets, and computers also interfere with your body's sleeping routine. It's advisable to stay away from these devices that emit blue light a few hours before bed. 4. Exercise early. I know. Exercise right after waking up sounds like torture. It's very helpful though, backed by science and all that. Studies have shown that exercising earlier in the day results in a better mindset, helps your motivation, and helps you sleep better at night. Exercising is quite literally starting the day with the right foot forward. Even a 20-minute exercise makes a whole lot of difference, both short and long-term. Exercise releases dopamine, feel-good hormone, the hormone responsible for making us feel motivated, rewarded, and also increases our attention and memory. 5. Eat on time. We like routine. We easily fall into it. Our body does too. To help normalize your sleep schedule, it's advisable that you eat your meals at the same time every day. Try to have more protein included in your diet instead of carbs, especially in the morning. Carbs promote sleepiness and protein helps us stay awake as it promotes release of dopamine. Eat your heavy meals earlier in the day. Studies have shown that an evening person tends to eat their meals later in the day. Having a scheduled, protein-packed, heavy breakfast, on-time lunch, and a lighter dinner. This will contribute to your goal of waking up earlier. 6. Don't nap. This is the biggest challenge when you're trying to be a morning person. The urge to nap. A great nap is amazing, but it's the enemy of your routine. If you nap now, you'll have a harder time sleeping later. The strong urge to nap is especially challenging when you're just starting your shift from night to morning person. Fight it. Go for a walk. Watch a quick funny video. Distract yourself from the sleepiness, then go back to your daytime schedule. Just don't nap. 7. Incremental change. Don't force yourself to do a 180 overnight. Change comes, but it comes slowly, and that's okay. You're changing something that's genetic, so change it little by little. Try to wake up 20 minutes earlier than usual on your first day. Do this for about 3 days, then make it 40 minutes earlier on the next 3, and so on. Exercise for 10 minutes instead of 20. Eat on time. Be forgiving with yourself when you slip up. It's bound to happen. Slowly but surely is the way to go. 8. Cozy night routine. Design a calming bedtime routine for yourself and do it every day. Put your gadgets down. Don't do any more work. Light some candles, get a hot shower, or draw yourself a bath. Make your nighttime routine enjoyable, calming, and something you can look forward to. 9. Give it time. Waking up earlier won't happen to you overnight. LOL. Especially if you've been a night owl for as long as you can remember. Breaking a habit and a chronotype is not easy, so give it time. Be patient with yourself. Forming a habit takes at least 28 days, and harder habits take longer. Be disciplined and understand that what you're trying to change takes time and patience. As long as you're seeing improvement, no matter how little, kudos to you. 10. Be consistent. Repetition is key. Some would suggest that you cut yourself some slack over the weekend and it's okay to sleep as long as you want. When you're trying to be a morning person though, you have to be consistent even after a late night of partying. Get yourself to wake up as early as you did during the week. If you sleep in on the weekends, you'll fall back to your old routine faster than you can imagine because that's your body's normal. It's what it's used to. As much as possible, stick to your routine even on the weekends, especially when you're just starting the transition. 11. Reward yourself. It's a long, difficult road, this challenge you're trying to do. Reward yourself when you accomplish something, no matter how small. Do something fun. Buy an ice cream. The reward system works because it helps keep you motivated during the difficult moments, particularly at the start. It's a reminder that you're doing something good for you and that your hard work pays off. 12. Go to the experts. If you've done all of the techniques that you've read about and somehow you're still stuck to the same pattern of sleeping late, waking up late or early, tired throughout the day, you might need expert advice. It could be that you have an underlying condition that prevents you from becoming an early riser. Book an appointment at the nearest sleep clinic and let the experts guide you. There's nothing wrong with this and it might be just perfect for you. Whatever prompted this change for you, work, responsibilities, time for your family, or you simply want the change and think it's better to wake up earlier, know that it will take time. Success is not inherently because of the time you wake up, it's how much you accomplish during the time that you're awake. We at Top Wisdom support you during this change. We're rooting for you soon to be early bird. You can root for us too by subscribing and getting notifications from our channel. We hope to see you soon, bright and early.